Yogi Mahadeva, Yogi Mahadeva, Ade Ananta Shiva, Mahabali Shiva, Mahabali Shiva.
Namaste, Sitaram. A pleasant good morning to you all. Welcome to Rudraaya. I am your host, Sharma, and I'd like to start off by saying a happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there as you celebrate Father's Day tomorrow. So we have a very special program today for you, dedicated to all the fathers. Please remember that Rudraaya is being brought to you by the kind compliments of Maha Rudradev Mandir, and the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 48 in Scarborough, with McNichol and Tapscott being our closest intersection. So we will now join our spiritual leader, Pundit Ravi Sharma, for a katha on Lord Krishna, dedicated to all our fathers out there.
So in chapter 7, verse 16, the reason why I tell you to go, the chapter and the verses, I want you to go and take your Bhagavad Gita itself and open it and read the verse itself and see what we are saying if we are saying something differently. In today's society, we can read Bhagavad Gita and it's written in the most polished of all English, so no one's excuse. No one can come with an excuse and say, listen, I can't understand it. It's in Hindi, Diana, and it's in Hindi, and I can't understand Sanskrit and so forth. But most polished itself of English. There's Bhagavad Gita that is written for the business people. There's Bhagavad Gita itself written for the students. I recently was just Googling and I saw Bhagavad Gita for a DUMMY also. I don't know who that falls into, and I hope nobody here. Devotees, Chaturvidyam bhajante mam, that are best among Bhartas. And there are different types of devotees itself who worships me. They will render devotional service itself unto me. There is a distressed one. There is a desire itself of all wealth. There is an inquisitive one. And there is one who is searching for knowledge itself of the absolute truth. It is said that those who come and they follow these regulative principles themselves, they are sure itself to entertain or to embrace or to become a source of inspiration itself to others. Those who will follow the simple rules themselves, certainly, as a little child, we were told that every single morning itself, we should get up in the morning and we'll go and we'll offer a lot of dhara outside. In the name of Ganga Mata, in the name of Surya Devata, Surya Arga. And certainly, in the dead winter here, I don't know if any one of you will still do it. Would you come out in the early? So if you can't go outside, at least you can do it inside. So laws that governs, you go according to the law of the land. Deshakala avasara, according to time, according to place, according to circumstance itself. We go. The Lord himself indicates the very same thing. He says that go according to scripture's laws. Go according to the laws that the land itself allows you to do. As I was indicating, one individual, we have been told about the 4 stages itself in life. So we have the stage of brahmachari. Brahmachari itself means that we go and we educate ourselves. We go to high school, we go to university, we get our degrees and so forth. And then we enter into the second stage, which is the stage of how do we become married and so forth, bringing forth children. And in the third stage, we start disseminating. And the fourth stage, we are supposed to dedicate ourselves to God. Now, we don't tend to find that itself prevalent in today's society because for different reasons. And one day we'll get into it. But there was a fellow who said that, Panditji, when I reach 75 years of age, then I am going to take sannyas. I am going to go to Bana. So Ban means forest, okay? So in the long ago days, 1,000 years ago, when a person would take sannyas, they have already accumulated all material worth. They have distributed it evenly amongst all children and so forth. And so, at that age, they would go and they would perform austerities, perform prayer, meaningful penance, trying to connect their Atma with Paramatma, with the dear Lord. So he told me that, yeah. So this was in winter time. So I said, okay, how old are you now? He said, well, I'm 74 and a half. In a few months, I'll be 75. So then I said, well, where are you going to go to Ban? He said, well, I'm going to go to the forest, sir. So then I said, well, which forest are you going to go to? He didn't think about that. He didn't have an answer. I said, gee, in today's society, if you go in the forest, this is called as squatting. You'll get arrested. Guaranteed. You cannot go and sit in this severe condition, weather condition. It does not permit us. So will it stop us from sitting in our prayer room itself and performing more austerity? If at that age you have nothing else to do, at least devote some time itself for God. It will make you busy itself. So what was prevalent at that time certainly is not prevalent in today's time. So we all itself have to understand this. So we have to all follow these moral, we all have to follow these social laws themselves. Become devoted towards the dear Lord. So Chatur Vidyam Bhajante Mam. They are called as Sukritino, meaning that all of these individuals themselves, they are most happy. Bhagavan Krishna himself, he indicates that there is different classifications of devotees. Artha, Artharti, Jigyasu, and Jnani. And so, we'll delve into it a little bit deeper in our next episode, which will be our next week. So, as we delve into this next episode itself that explains about this one verse itself, we glorified the blessed Lord. We take every opportunity itself because this is all itself that has been awarded towards us. Avo avo Radhesham bolo bolo Sitaram.
Radhesham bolo bolo Sitaram.
Avo avo Radhesham bolo bolo Sitaram. Avo Ganga tui Jamuna moi lage रे लगन भगवान रे. आजा पस आजा avo avo Radhesham bolo bolo Sitaram. Avo Rama tu hi Krishna moy lage re lagan bhagwan re. Jap sajavo avo Radhesham bolo bolo Sitaram. Avo Durga tu hi Lakshmi moy lage re lagan
भगवान रे
आओ दुर्गा तो ही लक्ष्मी मोहि नाग दिन गई भगवान रे
अब दुर्गा तुई लक्ष्मी मोय लाग रे ललन भगवान रे
आओ दुर्गा तो ही लक्ष्मी मोहि नाग दिन गई भगवान रे
आजा पस जाओ आओ राधेश्याम बोलो बोलो सीताराम आओ आओ राधेश्याम बोलो बोलो सीताराम आओ आओ राधेश्याम बोलो बोलो सीताराम बोलो बोलो सीताराम बोलो बोलो सीताराम
Planning to take a trip down memory lane to a laid-back spot serving popular West Indian dishes? Then visit Drupadi's Doubles Roti Inc., now under new management by the Sami family. Drupadi's is conveniently located at 252 Bailey Street West in Ajax, serving a wide variety of West Indian dishes and catering to all your celebration needs, including pujas and weddings. Drupadi's offers sumptuous buffet breakfasts that will remind you of back home days. Special occasion or make one of your dreams come true? Then visit La Roya Banquet Hall, conveniently located just off the 401 East at 185 Westney Road South in Ajax. Elegantly appointed in creams and golds, the facility now caters to every nationality. To reserve your special occasion, call now at 905-426-7692 or visit La Roya's website at www.laroya.ca. The Physio Clinic West Durham is where you will find experienced doctors and therapists serving the Durham region for over 10 years. Our friendly and highly trained treatment team diagnose and treat a wide variety of injuries and pain. We will manage your care with your family doctor and specialists and bill directly to your insurance company. We are conveniently located at 1031 Brock Road in Pickering. Flexible appointment hours are available. Please call us at 905-428-1266 to book an appointment. My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed that katha on Lord Krishna dedicated to our fathers on Father's Day as we celebrate Father's Day tomorrow. Many special celebrations this week. Tomorrow, our son, Rudradev Sharma, is celebrating his 7th birthday. That is tomorrow, the same day as Father's Day, June 21st. So we want to wish him a happy birthday, and may Hanumanji shower his choicest blessings upon him for many, many more birthdays to come. So we'd like to dedicate this song, praises to Lord Krishna, to Rudradev, and to all the fathers out there.
Today, we'd like to wish our host, Nisha Ji, a very happy birthday from everybody here on Rudraaya.
कान्हा कन्हैया नंदना
Planning to take a trip down memory lane to a laid-back spot serving popular West Indian dishes? Then visit Drupadi's Doubles Roti Inc., now under new management by the Sami family. Drupadi's is conveniently located at 252 Bailey Street West in Ajax, serving a wide variety of West Indian dishes and catering to all your celebration needs, including pujas and weddings. Drupadi's offers sumptuous buffet breakfasts that will remind you of back home days.
Sitaram, welcome to Rudraaya. My name is Shala, and today we will be having an interview with Ashti, speaking to one of our guest speakers from the Women's Conference on June 28th.
Sitaram, welcome to Rudraaya. My name is Ashti Purushottam, and today I have with me one of our speakers for the upcoming Women's Conference, Srimati Gauri Guha. As many of you may know her, she is a renowned classical singer. Today I would like to request her to elaborate a little bit about her life experiences.
Hi, Namaskar. You rightly said, because music had been my life ever since I know myself. And that music gave me the opportunity to travel around the world, which I still do. Along with my music, my parents were focused to get us educated. So I got the formal education, degrees, and whatever it was needed to do. And then I also had another career throughout my life. I had worked in the corporate world as a senior management staff. And because of these both experiences, I decided to become a motivational speaker. So basically, that's all I would like to talk about myself at this point.
Based on these life experiences, which Kanya do you believe you most relate to?
Draupadi.
Why do you believe you relate to her?
Well, Draupadi didn't have childhood because she was a fireborn 16-year-old. So she had no life experiences because she didn't get that opportunity. However, in a later stage of her life, she had to face numerous challenges, one after another. Instead of being broken down, Draupadi decided to rise up to the challenge and win the situation. So that way, with her determination and actions, she became a real successful woman. That part of her life, I think, is very similar to mine, because I was born in a very caring and very well-protected atmosphere, which was not similar to Draupadi. However, the similarities were that I also didn't have any experience of life. But suddenly, when I was at the last year of my teenage, I had to face several challenges. There were so many difficult times came on my way. Instead of being discouraged, I decided that I will do everything within my power to succeed. I also had a lot of determination and passion and tenacity to rise up to my challenges and succeed at the end.
Thank you, Ms. Guha. How do you feel about being a part of our Women's Conference?
I think it's a wonderful idea because this will give us the opportunity to share our own experiences and learn from others and celebrate each other's success.
Thank you, Ms. Guha, for sharing your experiences with us. We look forward to hearing more about it at our Women's Conference coming up.
Sitaram, and welcome to Health Corner. My name is Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, and on today's episode, we have part 2 of a 3-part series on how to manage stress. Last week, we spoke about the effects of stress on the body's functioning and many of the ill effects of uncontrolled stress. Today, we will start the discussion on how we can effectively manage stress on a day-to-day basis. Often, we may feel like there is little we can do to reduce stress or its negative consequences. The reality is that stress exists in our lives. Our daily routine gets busier, work becomes more challenging, and family responsibilities are ever more demanding. It is easy to think that you have no control. However, the foundation of stress management is the realization that you are in control of your life. Managing stress is about taking charge of your thoughts, your emotions, your schedule, and the way in which you deal with your own problems. The first part of stress management is to identify the source of stress in your life. This is often more difficult than you realize, since the stressor may not be that obvious. Examine your habits, your attitudes, and excuses that you make that leads to increased stress. We all play a large part in creating our own stressful situations, and until we can accept responsibility for creating and maintaining stress, our stress level will always be outside of our own control. Next, we need to identify how we deal with stress on a daily basis. Think about how you react in a stressful situation. Are your coping strategies healthy or unhealthy? Unfortunately, many people try to cope with stress in an unhealthy way. These may include such behaviors as overeating, turning to alcohol or cigarettes, sleeping too much, procrastinating, withdrawing from family and friends, overworking, or becoming angry or lashing out at others. One helpful hint to identify your own stressors and how you react to it is to start a stress journal. Each time you feel stressed, write it down in the daily log. You should record what caused your stress, how you felt, both emotionally and physically, how you reacted to the stressor, and what you did to make yourself feel better. This stress journal can help you identify regular stressors in your life and highlight how you deal with them. Until this is done, it is difficult to move on to the stress management strategies. There are 6 stress management strategies. We will talk about the first 2 today and the remaining 4 next week. The first strategy is to avoid unnecessary stress. Not all stress can be avoided, but many are surprised by the number of stresses in your life that you can eliminate. Learn to say no, whether it is in your personal or your professional life. Taking on more than you can handle is a common cause of stress. Avoid people who stress you out, or at least limit your time around those that add to your stress level. Reduce your to-do list to a manageable level by distinguishing those tasks that are truly necessary. Take control of your environment by removing stressors from around you, such as taking a different route to avoid traffic, or turning off the TV if the news stresses you out. The second strategy is to change the situation so it is not stressful in the future. The reality is that you often cannot avoid a stressful situation. Instead, small changes in the way that you behave or communicate can help you cope. Try expressing your feelings instead of bottling them up, since the inability to express your feelings often leads to resentment. Be willing to compromise to find a happy middle ground. Be more assertive with your agenda and less on what will make others happy. Poor time management can cause a lot of stress. Better time management allows you to function with less stress when you are feeling stretched too thin. These are the first 2 major strategies on reducing stress in our daily lives. Next week, we will continue this discussion with the next 4 strategies to reduce stress. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
The Physio Clinic West Durham is where you will find experienced doctors and therapists serving the Durham region for over 10 years. Our friendly and highly trained treatment team diagnose and treat a wide variety of injuries and pain. We will manage your care with your family doctor and specialists and bill directly to your insurance company. We are conveniently located at 1031 Brock Road in Pickering. Flexible appointment hours are available. Please call us at 905-428-1266 to book an appointment. Special occasion or make one of your dreams come true? Then visit La Roya Banquet Hall, conveniently located just off the 401 East at 185 Wesley Road South in Ajax. elegantly appointed in creams and golds, the facility now caters to every nationality. To reserve your special occasion, call now at 905-426-7692 or visit La Roya's website at www.laroya.ca. My dear viewers, so your tip for this week is, when you pray for someone, God listens to you and blesses them. And on days when you are safe and happy, remember that someone out there has prayed for you. So we'd like to end by thanking our kind sponsors at Maha Rudradev Mandir and our executive producer, Gary Khan, for making Rudraaya possible. Until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.